Another item to play with from Banggood. This is a pair of 18 SMD LED chip-on-board arrow panel for car rearview mirror indicator turn. What these are, you can make out in this photo here. This is the side mirror on a car with the lit-up turn indicator on it. As you see on fancier cars and trucks, especially I think truck mirrors, the extended mirrors that go out for hauling a trailer, often will have these. And I guess this is meant to be a sort of an aftermarket version of that. I'm not sure how this would work as an aftermarket version of that, because these, I believe, are placed behind the mirror, and the mirror is sort of half mirrored so they can shine through, but when they're not lit, it doesn't interfere with the function of the mirror as a mirror. Whereas I think either you would stick these on top, and then you'd always be seeing them even when they weren't in use. Or I'm not sure they would work if you were able to stick them on the back side of the mirror. You know, if the mirror wasn't designed to have the light shine through it, I'm not sure they would work. So I'm not sure how good they are for this application. But I thought I'd get them to play with because they were $1.99 for a pair. So you know, $1 each is fun to play with. They appear to be like aluminum substrate with chip-on-board LEDs. So they come in a variety of colors: white and blue and yellow and red and so on. I got yellow, which would be like the obvious turn signal color, but I don't intend to use them that way. In fact, I don't have any particular use I intend to put these to. I could possibly find a use for them on my as sort of, you know, large turn signals, like the back bumper type turn signals on my wheelchair fire truck project, but that's not why I got them. I got them because they were so cheap and they looked interesting, just to play with. So let's open them up. If we can. Sorry, this is the terribly crinkly cellophane material. I apologize for how that must sound. So yeah, here are a pair of them. They stuck together. They're sort of tied together in a knot. There we are. So yeah, I got kind of a clear gel coating on the top, aluminum backing, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yep, 18 LEDs. A couple wires attached. Yeah, so I'm not sure how they would intend these to be actually used in this application as an aftermarket thing. I'm guessing they assume they're going to stick them on the surface of the mirror, but anyway, let's get a battery out here. And these are supposed to be powered from direct 12 volts without any kind of driver, so we'll see if that works. Let me put that here. There we go. Oh, that's very bright. Yeah, it's kind of swamping out the camera, but it's really nice, and it's a much richer, very satisfying amber kind of a color, not the washed out yellow you're saying because they're so bright in the camera. But yeah, it's a very pleasant color. It does have individual dots, much like you see in this picture here. Has the individual dots of light, not the just completely washed out thing you see. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, let's see what kind of current this draws. There aren't any resistors in the leads and none in here that I can see. I can't really tell what configuration this is in. I can just barely make out traces in there, but not well enough to really trace it out. I'm guessing that this has no resistors and it's probably just 3 parallel strings. Oops, sorry about that. 3 parallel strings of 6 LEDs in series, 2 volts drop per LED, so that would give you a 12 volt drop, but with no resistor in here for current limiting. That's my guess anyway. Let's see what it actually says. I'm going to turn this upside down so it doesn't blind the camera. And about 105 milliamps. So that's 35 amps per string, if I'm right. So that's quite a lot for what seem like really little LEDs. So I think I would definitely use a current limiting resistor in series with this. Oh, and bearing in mind that this is just a standalone lead acid battery. It's not being charged by an alternator, so the voltage is going to be lower. And this may be down in a bit anyway. Let's check out what this is at here. Move that back anyway. So, all right. Yeah, about 12.5 volts on this. And you could easily get another volt or two if this is, you know, a running vehicle with the alternator, providing higher voltage for charging. So you're going to get even more current in that case. So, yeah, I think a resistor would be called for this to avoid burning it out prematurely. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with these, but they're kind of cool. You can sure think about applications for these night lights or something, or some sort of futuristic corporal insignia maybe. Get more of them, make a sergeant. Or I guess if you're in a Commonwealth country, you do it this way. But yeah, kind of neat for $1 each. Not bad. Fun to play with. So yeah, maybe I'll find use for these some days. But for now, they're just kind of fun to play with. So I'll put a link to these to this listing in the description. And if you enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.